So of course I think, from a pearl point of view, I think the Chocolate Lady is an Oyster Bay pearl. And I'll tell you why. When I came in, it was at that turning point, what I called the fork in the road for Oyster Bay as I saw it.
Right.
For 25 years, I've been coming up here teaching culinary classes at the library. I've been a guest. So I've got to see, over time, the face of Oyster Bay changing. When I came up, it was by accident. It was my journey that led me to Oyster Bay. I was here teaching another class when I found my store, and everything sort of unfolded. So for me, 18 businesses have come in, 15 or 18 businesses since I've opened. So I got to see that transition.
Right.
When I came in, it was a very scary time, I think, to come into Oyster Bay because everything was in retreat and it wasn't, nothing was really...
You took a chance.
Right, going forward. And it was exciting all on its own. But for me, it had to be this building, this place, this store, this model at this point in time.
Wow.
So I'm going to vote myself as a Pearl of Oyster Bay. However, the greater and higher good that comes out of that is, for me, I think I think Oyster Bay in and of itself and what it stands for and what it means is the true Pearl of Oyster Bay. Because people are drawn here.
Right.
And we're all on our own journey.
That's right.
And
it's a beautiful place. I mean, it has its, everything's human. But, I mean, it is, even my people who come from out of the country or come here and they're like, this is unusual.
It's a different place and time.
Yeah.
And I think the past to the future, it's all one warp that it's in. It's not like separated by decades. It's very cool.
And it's not really touched. I mean, someone said to me, well, has the town changed much since when because I grew up here and left for a long, long time. I was like, it hasn't changed that much. And that's kind of beautiful. That there's one place in the world that kind of stays the same. That's kind of amazing.
It's true. And for me, like, my tagline is like, it's like step back in time.
Right.
And
it's
optimal here, I mean. But I think that's what it is. I think it's the whole allure of Oyster Bay is the pearl itself. And I think that we're all here because we're all drawn in. You're drawn back.
Right.
I'm drawn here.
Right.
We're all here for,
for a reason.
Exactly.
So what are these awards you have there?
Yeah. A life body of work. Areas, pictures of us in the rainforest selecting beans for the coming year.
Wow.
Council people, citations. All what we call my wall of fame. Proudly displayed here. And awards and whatnot. And it's a reflection of the journey and the joy of it. And I think, and a lot of it has to do with Oyster Bay and tapping into that. And I think people just really, they love that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
We're like a tourist trap here, You talk about like outsiders who come into Oyster Bay. You always know who they are. So I whip out my historic guide. Oh, you new to the area? First time. Where have you gone? And maybe you want to check these things out while you're still here. And they always ask for a restaurant recommendation. So it's fun because I think I get to see what a lot of people don't. I think if you're a shopkeeper and you're selling just a product, you're going to see one type of person coming into Oyster Bay.
Right.
I think if you're going out socially and you are a restaurateur or you own a bar, you're going to see one aspect of it. But I like mine kind of transcends both.
Right.
Because they're here for business, they're here for pleasure, they live here. Right, they're local.
Everybody's in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people are drawn into chocolate shops for all kinds of healing reasons. But
yes.
that's another day. Yeah.